It promised a revolution, a new era of financial freedom, independent of banks and governments. But what if this utopia, from the very beginning, carried the seeds of chaos? This is the story of how a brilliant idea turned into a tool for the shadow economy and a financial time bomb, waiting to explode at any moment. It all began in 2008, on the ruins of the global financial crisis. As Wall Street crumbled, a mysterious document appeared online. Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. The author, Satoshi Nakamoto. To this day, nobody knows who he, she, or they were. But they created more than just code. They created a dream. The idea was both simple and revolutionary. A decentralized digital currency that no one controls. Transactions are recorded in a public ledger, the blockchain. No middlemen, no bank fees. Complete anonymity and freedom. Nakamoto launched the network in January 2009, and in 2010 vanished without a trace, leaving his creation to the world. But as they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, and this road led directly to the darkest corners of the internet. Anonymity and a lack of control. These were the exact qualities that attracted those who wanted to remain in the shadows. It was the perfect tool for a black market. And soon, one emerged, Silk Road. Launched in 2011, this darknet marketplace became a kind of Amazon for everything illegal: drugs, weapons, forged documents. And the currency for every transaction was Bitcoin. The site's founder, Ross Ulbricht, believed in libertarian ideals and felt people should have the right to buy and sell anything without government interference. For the FBI, it was a nightmare. The transactions were nearly impossible to trace. Bitcoin provided the anonymity, and the Tor network hid the location of users and servers. In just 2.5 years, Silk Road's turnover reached 9.5 million Bitcoins. It was the first and most famous example of how a technology created for liberation became the fuel for crime. In 2013, the FBI managed to arrest Ulbricht, but Pandora's box had been opened. Other marketplaces emerged, and cryptocurrencies like Monero and Zcash offered even greater anonymity. The dark web had found its perfect currency, but the shadow economy is only one side of the coin. The other proved to be just as dangerous. From a niche tool for geeks and criminals, cryptocurrency morphed into a global speculative asset. People who didn't understand the technology poured their life savings into it, hoping to get rich quick. The market swelled to trillions of dollars. But this market has no foundation. The value of stocks is backed by company assets and profits. The value of national currencies is backed by economies. What backs the value of most cryptocurrencies? Solely the belief that someone else will pay more for it tomorrow. This makes the entire system incredibly fragile. What happened in October of 2025 served as a cold shower for the entire world. A sharp political statement triggered a panic sell-off, but that's just one possible trigger. A major exchange hack, harsh regulations from world governments, a simple loss of faith. Any one of these sparks could ignite the powder keg. So what happens during a crash? First, the instant financial ruin of millions of retail investors. People lose their savings. Second, the collapse of companies built on crypto. Exchanges, lending platforms, mining farms. That means thousands of lost jobs. Third, since Bitcoin is the gold standard of the crypto market, its collapse would trigger a chain reaction, wiping out thousands of other digital assets. The entire ecosystem, built on sand, could crumble in a matter of days. So what is cryptocurrency today? A brilliant invention with the power to change the world. Yes, a tool for criminals? Absolutely. An incredibly risky asset that threatens financial stability? That too. The story that began with an anonymous manifesto of freedom has journeyed through the dark alleys of the web and turned into a global casino with trillions of dollars at stake. The underlying blockchain technology certainly has enormous potential. But the cryptocurrency market, in its current form, is a walk on a razor's edge. And the main question today isn't if this bubble can burst, but when it will happen, and who will be left to pay the price. Are we all just gambling in a massive digital casino? Or is there real lasting value here? Tell me what you really think.